Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Kuill from The Mandalorian. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpie. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll see a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. There's even going to be one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. So disclaimer right off the bat, just letting you know, I don't know what he looks like. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just know that I want to draw him. Now, when I say I don't know what he looks like, that's kind of a lie. There's an image that I have, one image, and I don't have a lot of detail, so I'm kind of just building off that. But really, and this is no big deal, I've got enough to do a drawing, so I'm not worried about that. But really, what I was trying to get to and say is that I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Kuill? Is it Kuill? Is it Kuill? I don't know. I know how it's spelt, and that part I can get right, but everything else, don't know. I have no idea. So forgive me. This is all going on before the show's even released. So, I'm just going by pictures because I'm trying to stay ahead of the game, trying to stay, with drawings ready to go for you guys to get working, to get some drawing done. But, like I said, because of that, because this is before, I don't know how to pronounce it. But that's okay. No big deal. And I'm just going to kind of give him a little fist up, a little, tough guy pose, And we'll do both hands like that. So we don't have to worry about any detail. And, we'll just do that just for this one. I'm excited about the show, though. I want to see it. I'm really excited. I already got my Disney Plus pass, just ready to go, ready to turn it on. It's going to be awesome. But until that happens, I'm just waiting and waiting. All right, so let's draw. Let's give him his fist. Let's see. So something like that. And his finger up here like this. Thumb out here in the front. There we go. Kind of a threatening, I'm trying to think of a funny name for he's an Ugnaught, trying to think of some kind of funny pun. Smugnaught? I don't know. Okay, so I just gotta try to come up with some detail here. The nice thing about him is, it's a mask. I assume somebody's wearing this mask. So, my detail could be a little bit off, and I'm okay. It'll still look good. Okay, and that looks good. That looks good. Now I just gotta draw his hat and his goggles. Oh, there is another cool picture of him on top of a lizard. So, I do have a few pictures to play with, but none of them pronounce his name. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Although the only place I said it was at the beginning of the video, so, who knows? You probably didn't even hear that anyway, right? Alright. I think that's good enough. I say let's play with that. You know what? I'm going to stick this leg out a little bit more. It's a little too... There we go. Perfect. Now it's a little stronger stance. Okay, so I'm happy with this. So I'm going to erase the faint lines and leave the confidence lines, which are basically the lines that I got more confident and I got darker. That's what I'm calling my confidence lines. And I'm going to build off of this. So there you go. Perfect. Just like that. It's a ghost of an image that I can use my Sharpies on, and it won't stand out. The Sharpie will stand out. So let's welcome all the people that jumped to this portion, that skipped to this portion of the video, the skippers. Welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but the pen is going to be used to get the finer things that the fine point can't finally find. Make sense? Awesome. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start with the eyes. I'm just going to draw some lids like this and draw some pupils. And I've already sketched the entire thing out, so I'm not just drawing random or willy-nilly. I'm drawing Kuill. Something else I talked about in the sketch portion. I don't know how to pronounce his name. This is all, I'm doing this before the video is available, before it's come out. So I'm just kind of playing with sketches, and none of those sketches say how to pronounce his name, so I could be wrong. We'll see. So I'm just going to kind of play around with his eyes, kind of like this, and I'm building off the fact that it's, you know, someone wearing a mask. So I'm going to give him some fuzzy brows like this, and mostly color is going to take care of that, but I wanted to at least give you a little bit of something, you know. And I'm going to draw his big old Ugnaught nostrils like this. Okay, let's give him like a little bit of a top of a nose, like that. Okay, and let's see, what else can we do? I don't want to do too much there, so let's go off his mouth. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of come around to his frowny face mouth, draw his bottom lip like that, a little bit like this, and you can see his teeth, so we'll go ahead and draw those in, something like that. Okay, so now I'm going to draw the bottom of his chin like this. What else? So I'm gonna, let's see, I gotta poof it out just a little bit, because I'm going to draw this one, this bit of his jowl. This one you can't see as much, but it does open up like this to his other skin flap. Kind of weird, right? But those are Ugnaughts. What are you gonna do? Can't make fun of them. They're surly little characters. Okay, so I gave him a little bit of a little wisp for his little beard there, and so now I'll build on the rest of him. Kind of something like this, and then I can draw his hat. There you go. And I'm going to draw, see, he's got goggles that are over his hat, so let me draw those in first, and I'll switch over to that big Sharpie in a second, but this is going to help me take care of tiny details that I normally wouldn't be able to do with that big Sharpie. Something like that. Then I'm going to connect them like this. And this where it'll hang over. And okay, maybe I'm going too far with the detail. I need to stop. That's enough there. And I think that's enough for the face too. Let me give him a little bit of a jowl there. I think that's good. I think I can, let me give him a top lid like that too. I think I can work with the big Sharpie now, and it'll all work together. So now I'm going to draw the rest of his hat. He's got like these little like ear muff things, I guess. I don't know. They're kind of like something like that. Yeah, I like that. Mine's coming out awesome. How's yours? Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to draw his little jacket that he's got here. And something else I was talking about in the sketch, I don't know what he looks like. I've got kind of an image, so I'm just kind of guessing on this. This is all before the show comes out, so I'm just kind of playing around with what I'm guessing the character might look like based on the images I have, okay? And like I said, it could be wrong. It could be 100% right. But the thing is, we're just doing this to have some fun. So let's just build off of this, and we'll see what happens. Because like I said, I'm more excited about the show and where it's going to go, you know? All right. So sorry. Sometimes I start concentrating too much, and I get quiet. So something like that, you know, because like I said, I don't know what all's going on up here. We'll see. We could be wrong. Okay. So I have his hand kind of up. And, oh, you know what? Let's just draw the rest of his shirt like this. Okay, and so yeah, so I have his hand kind of up, and so I'm just going to kind of draw some folds from where his shirt's all bunged up right there. Draw his elbow. And I'm giving him gloves because it looks like he's got gloves on. So we're just going to draw his hand up in a little fist. Pretty simple to do. And I'm going to draw the other finger around like this. Next one around, and then eventually you're not going to see him. So I'm just going to draw the thumb over like this inside of his hand, and I'll clean some of this up. I know I got a little sketchy there. My hand started shaking for some reason. I think I need some sugar. And we'll just leave that as a glove, because there's more like detail to, like, I don't know, maybe something like this, because there's straps and stuff like that, but I can't really see them. So we're just going to have to, you know, play around with something like that. Okay? All right. So let's work on this side over here. So I have his shirt over like this, and this is one detail I can see, is that he has a little flap holding up over his shirt like that. That I can see. That I know is right. So now I'm just going to draw the rest of his sleeve down. Something like this. And same thing, he's got a glove over here. So we're just going to kind of do something like that. And his hand, I'm just going to put in a fist again. Something like this. It's super easy. We're just gonna basically draw that right there. And so all we got to do is just come in and do this. You know, his fingers are all curled in under, so there's not much more we can really do. Again, there's a little bit of detail. There's some little, you know, fine lines, but I can't see them all. So we're just going to kind of play around with a little bit of, you know, maybe it's something like this. We're giving it that space glove look. And this is something funny I talked about in the Kyle Kestis one is if they're already out in space, it's no longer space gloves, right? They're just gloves. We're calling them space gloves from the Earth. Anyway, so now we're just gonna draw pants. Nothing special about his pants, just a little beat up and rugged, you know. Nothing too crazy. So see, nothing crazy, just simple like that. And then I'm just gonna draw just some you know, beat up, worn creases, you know, like he's got a knee right there, and like that, just something, you know, not too crazy. Just I can't leave it blank is basically what I'm trying to say. All right, so the boots, regular old boots, we're gonna put a strap across like this. And there's the front of his foot is kind of pointed at you, so like that. There's a front toe, basically is what I'm trying to say. I can reconnect that. So same thing here, his boots just kind of going down. A little front thing like that. And again, I'm going to do that same little little funny detail like this. And there you go. Just a few little creases and folds to, make it come alive. That's all you got to do. So there you go. We're going to stop there. I'm going to let color take care of the rest. I'm going to figure out how to say his name. For now, I'm going to say that is Kuill. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.